Hey everyone. As you know, the first step we do is take the scanner. So as of now, HG is 31. Everything else is not at either 31 or minus 31. So we can look at HG. Copper is very bullish. So if we get any buy signals on copper, we can take the trades. So JC also went all the way to the bottom today. Went to level 8. That means there is a possibility for a reversal on GC and silver. NKD is also very bullish. So if we get a pullback on NKD, we can go long. So we are waiting for buy signal. Either we should get buy on NKD or we should get buy on copper. And then we can take the trades. Now we got a sell on copper, but it will go a little bit down and then start going up again. Do you think we can go ahead and go along with proper? Overall, it's a bullish ticker, right? With 31 score, it came all the way to the bottom. Again, it is bouncing up. So we'll go ahead and put a buy order. We took long at 4.4605. We want to take profit somewhere around 4.67. So if we sell at 615, this is the profit we get. But if we take profit somewhere here, we'll be making around $200. So if we sell at the market price, this is the profit. Buying longer NKD. We are holding copper and then buying NKD long. So as of now, we have NKD long and copper long. And both are bullish stickers. So one is 31, one is 29. So we took profits on NKD. No copper also 31, NKD also 31. So we are holding the copper moved into profits, but we did not book it. It came down, but it should overall it is very bullish. So copper should move into profits in some time. Yes, NQ are just 193, so they are choppy because of the CPI. Tomorrow they are choppy, so we can ignore ES and NQ. We should have ignored in the morning also. We took profits on NKD. We are holding copper long. If we get another buy signal on NKD, we can go long again. Or if we get sell signal on GC, we can go short. So we took profits on copper also. It tried to go up, did a double bottom, and went all the way up again. In KD, we took at the top of the band. We should have, in the first one, we made profits, but later I took at the top of the band. Overall, it is bullish, but it will take some time to go up. GC has minus 31, so we took some shots, came to the bottom. We're still holding NKD long. So NKD copper, good for buy signals. We took profits on NKD long. So NKD 31, HG 31. So yeah, NKD we should have taken after a pullback, but we took, yeah. Copper initially went up, then did a small another pullback and again went all the way to the top. So because you are taking the 31, your risk is minimal, even though it may go a little bit down, right? As long as we are not taking exactly at a resistance. If we are close to the bottom, if we are taking, then our chances to make profits is very high. GC, because the score was minus 31, whenever there was a pullback, we took shots. I think NKD is about a profit to. Yeah, GC is good for personal accounts, but I hope everyone is clear, right? Yesterday evening also we made nice gains. Today also we made nice gains. All we are doing is looking for the 31s or minus 31. If 31, whenever you see a buy signal or whenever you see a pullback from the top and again started going up, we can take long. Whenever you see minus 31s, you can take short. CPI tomorrow 7:30 Central, so we'll log in at 7:15. Looking at around 34.20 to 34.30. 34.20 is the target for GC. Yeah, anyone has any questions? We made nearly $800 with copper HE long, NKD long, GC short. Yes, Santosh, what is your question?
Good evening, Andy. You said to take GC long on personal account, right?
Right, yeah. If someone want to take it, yeah. For personal account, it is okay, not for prop accounts.
Long.
Right. Because
At what level?
target is 33.20.
34.20, you mean?
34.20, yeah.
Okay, cool, cool. Thanks. Thanks, Kishore.
Sure. Yeah, Tamil Selvan, do you have any questions?
Yeah, do we have a CPI session tomorrow? Sorry, I missed
Yeah,
you.
tomorrow it's at 15, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Abhi, do you have any questions?
Yeah, Kishore. Sorry to remind again. My Canto license trial is expiring in 2 days. If you can send that.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a few more members because I have to get the bulk license. So if I get one or two more members, I'll buy the bulk licenses.
Oh,
Otherwise, I'll refund that amount. You can directly buy from the website.
okay. Sure, sure. Let me know. Yeah. Thank you.
Sure.
Kishore, I have one more question
Mhm.
regarding today's SPX trade.
Right.
So generally, so after we identified if it is going not in our favor, right? So for example, the morning I entered 80.85 bull put,
Right.
which is 4,000. Actually, when it crosses 6400, I closed for maybe 10-20% profit, but I was okay with that. Then I saw your message. You had like 6,000 and sorry, 400 and 405.
Right.
Yeah, actually, I added after that on a pullback. I thought since the resistance is broken, after pullback, it might go back. But
Right. But yeah, it did a pullback actually. It dropped more than expected.
yeah, I was seeing that gamma on the trace in the spot gamma. It was about to like go up, but suddenly it dropped. I
Right.
thought it is a small pullback. Maybe after breaking the resistance with a huge candle, generally it used to pull back, right?
Right. Right. Yeah, that's what we expected, but it did not.
Yeah, after that in SPX 5 minutes chart, I started seeing more sell orders. Suddenly they started putting more sell orders than it used to drop.
Right.
Then
Generally, before CPI, it will be choppy. It won't go in one direction. Generally, it will go up, come down again, go up like that. But yeah, today, last 15 minutes, I expected a minimum till magnetic line.
yeah,
But yeah, in only last 2-3 minutes, it bounced back. Most of the time, it was a pay. Yeah.
actually I started seeing more sell orders. Right, so after that we did not have enough volume to break all of them, so it went
Right.
down,
Right.
going down. So actually my question is, okay, so we used to take
So
trades like won't go in our.
generally, we can do bear calls at that time, right? Whenever you see a sell block, you go a little bit up and you can take the bear calls.
Okay, okay, so immediately, right?
Right, that will become iron condor. So if it stays in between, you make money on both the sides.
Yeah, the problem is the sell orders below our bull put. So
Mm,
6400.
you can do bear calls.
Yeah. So my question is, so once we see that it is not going in our way, if we exit that time, it would be not a max loss, right? At least, let's say if I actually risked
Right.
like
But generally, SPX, the problem is last 10-15 minutes, generally they move 20-30 points up again. right? If
Yeah,
it was dropped, it bounced. Again, they dropped. Again, it bounced. So two
yeah.
times it bounced, and then right, SPX.
Yeah, last few times it happened to me. So I took a bull put or bear call. It went against the trade. Then what I did was, since I added more positions, I don't want to hold till last time. So I exited for a loss, almost 50-60% loss. Then at the end of the day, actually it reversed. If I had that position, I would be in a profit. So by
Right, right.
that day, I did
Yeah,
not.
that's the problem with yeah, because today also last 5 minutes it moved nearly 15-20 points up.
Yeah.
So that's where
अरे क्या क्या फोन लेके
yeah,
बैठा तेरे को अक्ल है
we,
कुछ
we took a risk there. We
something of
collected 360, 370. So your risk is 131.40, but if it goes up, you'll make $370.
nothing you done.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Are you ready with your list? What you are going to do? Which club?
Yeah. But yeah, basically, if you see cell blocks,
Yeah.
immediately, yeah, somehow, right, I kept it hidden. Otherwise, yeah, we'd have taken some bear calls about this block.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Generally,
I
yeah,
just wanted to
that will,
understand.
right, yeah. Whenever you suddenly after we took the initially there were no sellers.
Yes.
We took it started bouncing. Then there was a stop loss hunting candle. Then again it started bouncing. But again, suddenly sellers came in and there was a big drop. Last 5 minutes, there was again a nice push up.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah,
actually,
generally, whenever you see this, immediately we can go above and take the bear call. So that will compensate this loss.
yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because I didn't take it because I was waiting for your call, but I kept seeing like if you go in price pulse, you will see like every 5 points gap they started adding a sell blocks. They keep on started adding a sell blocks. So I mean sell orders. Then I thought, okay, anyways, like 4 5 sell orders below 6400, it is not going to break. So, but I still kept it. But yeah, I just wanted to check. So if something happens next time, right, at least we can change
Mhm.
it to, as you said, we can change it to bear call or.
Right.
So how, what do you suggest selling a one leg, let's say
Yeah,
buying
that
back?
is more risky.
Yeah, I tried something today, but I messed up.
Yeah, it is more risky if you hold one leg and close one leg.
Yeah. So actually, after I
And
see,
also, you need much bigger margin.
no, I bought back. So I
Okay.
kept, yeah, I kept the sell. So sorry, I kept the buy and
Mm-hmm.
bought back the sell at six
Oh,
of five, right? So I kept it, but what happened was I did when there was a huge candle, so I had to pay more premium. Then after some decay, the buy one actually the
right.
low. Then I closed that before the last minute, right? So when it was bouncing up, then I closed it.
So
Then what
one
I
thing is better we book the profits on SPX rather than waiting until last minute. Whenever we the first trade we took also made nearly 40%. It went all the way, right? It went all the way here, 6407.
yeah,
We took
yeah, that's
somewhere
where I
here.
yeah,
Yeah, we should have booked the profits there. And then again, if it comes to the bottom, we should have entered. But because we thought chances are very less on a one day before CPI, generally it will come little bit down again, go up like that. It will be choppy. There won't be much bearish volume. So we didn't expect that it will come on this much down because
yeah,
it was very bullish this morning.
yes,
Yeah, but yeah, one thing is for SPX, rather than holding the trades, whenever we say 30-40%, it's better we book the profits. And then again, if we get another good buy, we can enter. Otherwise, most of the
yeah,
time we are missing the profits in hand. And
yeah. So actually, I started adding a stop loss after I see 10% profit. So last few times I missed and I ended up in loss. Then what I did was I started adding a stop loss. It's like 10% profit. I had like a trail loss, then uh, I started booking it. But the problem is one small spike which hits the stop loss. That is the other issue.
Right, right. Yeah. 10% is too less. Minimum you have to put 50%.
Oh, okay.
10% with a small candle, with a small spike also, it will.
No, no, no. When I see 10% profit,
Right, you will put the trail stop loss.
yeah, trail stop at 10%. Anyways, profit is a profit. So I thought of doing that one. But today I was waiting for a pullback. Actually, I actually bought some calls after seeing your message. Bull put, then suddenly I bought some calls also. Then it started dropping, then it actually I lost a lot in the call, but it was a
Right, yeah.
maybe it was like a fake move. People are saying identify with the volume. So how do we identify with the volume? They said like when I read some articles, they used to say if you see a breakout with a volume confirmation, go for it. But
That means if you have a nice, you can have a volume indicator.
yeah, I
If
have
your
it, but I don't
volume
see.
bar is also very bullish and this also bullish, then it will break out. But if the volume is less, but the price is going up, then there can be a divergence.
Okay. So for SPX, actually, I have a volume candles. So if you go to candles and use a volume candles, it used to show like bigger ones. It is very helpful actually to identify uh, the fake ones or not. I did after that. Okay.
Right, right.
Yeah. Thanks,
But
Kish.
yeah, sure. Yeah, Anand, do you have any questions?
Yeah, Kishore, just a generic question. I don't know if you already covered this one. Tomorrow CPI data. First time I'm watching this one. So what would be like a market prediction? Any?
Yeah, based on how it moves overnight, if there is a big drop, then we may see a bounce after the CPI report. But if market moves up, then CPI report will take the market down.
Oh, okay. So either
So
way we
yeah,
can make.
tomorrow we'll connect at 7:15 a.m. Central before
Okay.
15 minutes, and then we can take the trades.
So in this case, any impact on the if market goes up, the gold or the metal would go down, or the other way?
Not 100% of the time, but yeah, if the CPI inflation is going down, then indices will go up, metals can go down.
Okay.
Yeah, 80% of the time, generally they move in the opposite direction. But until tomorrow morning, we can see a bullish move on GC.
Okay.
We may see some drop on ES and NQ, and then if there is any inflation goes down, then ES and NQ will go further up.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, that's it, everyone. So again, if you don't want to take any risk, evenings are the best time. Your risk is minimal. There won't be sudden surprises, sudden news. It is easy to anticipate that trend and direction. Whenever you see something 31, 31, you can confidently take the long positions.
Hey, Kishore, sorry to bother you. Uh, I do not have access to that scanner. Could you give me access?
Yeah, which plan you have?
Three, you can take the price purse. I'm not using currently.
Yeah, you can put your username in the
I
comments.
put it in the chat actually. It's in the in this
Okay.
chat actually, this meeting chat.
Mm, okay. Since you already have it, you have to just Yeah, try to log out and log in. It seems you already have the access.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you.
Yeah. Ganesh, which access you have? Which plan you have? Yeah, maybe in 1 or 2 days we'll remove all the accesses, verify your plans, and give the latest indicators. Everyone. CPI is basically inflation report. Based on the inflation numbers, there can be a big bounce or big drop with ES and NQ. So, yeah, Ravi, do you have any questions?
Yes, sure.
Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah, we cannot hear you. Can you be a bit loud?
Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, your voice is breaking. Yeah, Ramesh, do you have any other questions?
Yeah, Kishore, this
Yeah.
ES, right? You see, it was like 7 and all the count. Now it changed to 31. I'm just trying to understand how numbers will change. I mean, calculated.
Yeah, based on how they are, right? If 1 hour gives a buy or 30 minutes gives a buy, based on the buy signals in different indicator, different time frames, the scores will change because it became bullish now.
Hmm.
Earlier it came all the way down, then it started going up. So now if there is a small pullback and if you get a buy, you can go long. So always you see the alert. Whenever you get an alert, then you go and check the score.
Right, okay.
So now, for example, there is a pullback and we get a buy, and then still score is 31. Then we can take the long position.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, is that like how long it takes to change from one score to another? Is there any time limit or is it very dynamic, basically?
Yeah, it is dynamic. Basically, from 8 to 9, let us say it is completely bullish. That means 1 hour it gave a buy signal.
Hmm.
In 30 minutes it gave a buy signal. Right. So here in 1 hour, last 2 to 3 hours, you have all bullish candles.
Yeah, it looks like overnight it's going to go up, right? If you do
Mm,
recommend taking personal account like MES or MN long or hold on to it?
yeah, because it came all the way bottom, it can go up. Yeah, in 1 hour, it came to the bottom of the band. You got a buy signal. So yeah, MES is fine. You can
Okay.
take 2 or 3 MES.
Yeah, thanks, Kishore. And one more thing, uh, just trying to understand, right? Whenever we are taking bull puts or bear calls, we are collecting credit, right? Let's
Right.
say today $150, $130 or something.
Right.
So, but when I see thinkers film, right, as the day progresses, they'll show the PNL, right? You have -50, +50, whatever the number, right?
Mhm.
So is that accounting the credit we collected? How?
No, without the credit. Your credit is already in your account, so they don't look at the credit. Only based on that spread, they will show you what is the profit and loss.
But you mentioned, right, irrespective of whatever it goes, basically we will keep the credit at the end of the day, right? Not
Right.
okay. But somehow I feel like, I'm just getting if it goes positive like $50, $60 or $100, I'm keeping that, not the credit, not sure exactly. I need to, it doesn't clearly
No, if
tell.
you close it, then right. If you are not closing the trade, then the trade is with you. But if you are closing the trade in between,
Hmm.
for example, it made just 10%, then you are closing the trade. That means then you are basically buying it back. So basically, at that point of time, you don't have any credit. If you are
Okay,
letting it expire, that means you already collected the credit.
got it. Okay. Yeah, understood now. Okay. I think
Ravi, do you
I
have?
couple of times in a couple of days I closed it, seeing some profit, because last couple of times we went down last. Today also I closed for profit. So that's, yeah.
Yeah, that is good always. Yeah, profit is profit. Yeah, sometimes especially, yeah, SPX is behaving little volatile nowadays. So maybe we should reduce SPX and focus on others. We made profits on nearly all other tickers.
Right.
SPX, yeah, mm,
And
yeah,
also, Kishore, I have this stocks channel. I
mm,
I mean, whenever I see some MK, right? MK puts the stocks, right?
right. Mm-hmm.
Uh, I mean, it's not that, overall, like I followed like a week, overall I was in negative, all the transactions. So not sure exactly where it is.
Generally, 80% of the time, his all his recommendations will hit the targets. But yeah, because stocks, it will sometimes they will take time.
Right, right.
They are not like options where quickly we don't see the result. Sometimes they take more than 1 2 weeks to reach the target. But yeah, generally he sends a report every month. Just check
Mm.
like yeah, 8 out of 10 they hit the targets.
Right, okay. Maybe that week I tried, probably it's not
Right. Maybe you can take any paper account for 1 week,
right, right.
and then you can check.
Okay.
Yeah. Ravi, are you there? Ravi, we can't hear you if you're talking. Yeah, it is very low. Can you put it? If you have any question, can you post in chat? So what's your question? Can you repeat that?
I was doing the next time futures, sure. And sometimes what happens is like, when I don't get a chance to put a stop loss, by the time it drops like 50, 60 points, and then my accounts are getting closed. How to avoid that scenario?
You start with micros. Micros, if you use micros, it won't hit the stop loss. You will gain the experience, confidence. Right? Whatever trades we are taking in the evening time, generally 90% of the time we make nice profits with them. So you start taking in the evening time using that strategy. And then yeah, so if you start with micros like MES, MNQ, MGC, MCL, your reward will be less, but your risk also will be less. It will not blow your accounts, even if it drops 20 points, 30 points also. Or you just look at whenever you take a trade, for example, you are shorting here, you go look at the last 3 4 candles, put a stop loss above that. If I'm buying it, Then you see like out of last 3-4 candles, where is the lowest point? I can put my stop loss here. So just put your stop loss little bit. So if you make profits, you will make some nice 300-400. Otherwise, you will lose some 150-200. Either use tight stop loss or use micros instead of minis until you gain experience.
Yeah, especially
Yeah, sorry, your voice is completely breaking. Yeah, but that's it, everyone. So if we follow the strategy, so today we used with different stocks, right? SYUN made a huge move, coin, XPO made a huge move, AIA dropped big, UPST dropped big, Baidu, Cat, everything dropped so much. So yeah, just you can continue to follow the strategy. And morning time mainly focus on stocks and options. Evening time you can focus on the prop firms. Bye everyone. Good night. Talk to you in the morning.